Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of ETA. My name is Brandon.
My name's Samari.
And my name is Ricky.
I'm not gonna lie to you, we don't know what we're gonna talk about. But let's talk about our life experiences mainly, and we're gonna talk about high school life and post high school as well. So, who wants to start us off?
I guess I guess I could start off with I guess I went to high school. I want to say in the beginning of high school, we're getting out of middle school, getting out of summer, going right into the big house. Um and yeah, I mean I want to say it was good for a little bit at the beginning of it. It was kind of no. I mean, it started off a little bit rocky, but it's like once you get used to it, it's all right. For my freshman year, and I could definitely say for most of my years in high school, or I guess for about the first two, I was pretty introverted, which is not bad in a way. It's definitely not a bad thing.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, I felt like I don't know. I felt like I kept gotten out a little bit. Like most of the time, I was with my friends. I wasn't really talking to many people other than the people I was friends with since elementary school and middle school. Um, and I made some new friends in high school. I did not really have an issue. Well, maybe in the first 2 years, but I didn't really have an issue making new friends. Um, But I was just with my friends. I brought my Switch to school like almost every day. So that's
Yeah, what a
I don't
loser,
know,
am I right?
for real, bro. I mean, nothing wrong bringing your Switch to high school, but I brought it like every day, so I was pretty much on there anytime I had a break from doing work in lunch. Although it was fun playing on the Switch with people in lunch because sometimes they bring their own Switch. We play Smash, Mario Kart, whatever game. So it was really fun. And then you get to quarantine, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
things
know,
dipped.
yeah. That. I think that's our highlight for our high school mainly, because like most people don't notice about us. We had like a full on like group chat. So have like 10 to 9 people.
Yeah.
So like we would just
or like
all
10
play Among
plus.
Us. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We always like play Among Us like every single night.
Right.
Night.
That
Oh
that
my
was
god,
a
it was
good.
so fun.
And it's how I became friends with you too, Brennan.
Oh yeah, back in I met Ricky back in middle school, and then I actually became friends with him through quarantine. Dude, there's people Among Us.
Literally.
I think we made so many new friends through Among Us. Actually,
Friends and enemies.
You like
literally,
people as well.
we made so many enemies and so many friends at the same time. There's so much nostalgia around that. Because like we graduated high school literally like 2 years ago too. Because like our quarantine year, which is our junior year, I believe. Because our school got cut off.
2021.
Yeah, yeah. It was the worst year for me educationally, but friendship wise, that's literally like the best for me at
Right.
least.
Same.
It's like that year, like quarantine, like quarantine was both good and bad at the same
Oh,
time. But
definitely.
I feel like we all look at the good parts of it, which were really good when it came to
Mhm.
Among Us. And was there anything else that year that came out? I mean, other than like watching YouTube and Netflix all day and like catching up with things. I don't know. I feel like Among Us might have been one of the only things. No, I guess for me, I could say Cobra Kai when it finally got on Netflix. So
Yeah, I forgot about that. Because
yeah.
for me, I was in clubs like not like these losers. Losers, no offense, guys.
Bruh.
uh, Back in high school, okay, I'll start off with my freshman year. I hate to talk about her, but she actually changed me. Me, I
I
know.
put $20 in the jar every time you say her. Every time you talk about her.
I'm not gonna,
Like Brennan refers to like this
Her.
person, this specific person as a her. Like
Yeah, we can use her. We can use her. I don't even use her actual name, man. So she broke me.
He lives in
She
1234 Main Street.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's good. You're gonna cut that out, right? That's our editor, by the way.
It's not even a real street.
But yeah, but like, I like this girl. This really beautiful girl. I think she's about the same height as me. I mean, this Chinese girl. Literally smart as Johnny because I told him this story so many times.
Oh no, no, don't worry. No, I'm not. I just yawned. I promise you, I'm not trying to be rude.
Don't worry. So she
Yeah, I
broke my
thought you were talking
heart.
about someone else.
She broke my heart, and then right after that, I did like track and lacrosse that same year. And then quarantine just messed everything and then I got extremely fat and depressed. That's not my sophomore year, my
You mean more
junior
depressed?
year. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm more depressed because like I tried to be like an academic weapon back in the day. Yeah, like straight A's, but I always end up like getting A's and B's mainly.
At
Like,
that time, as
like,
well,
cause like
oh, you go on. You
you go. Oh, okay. So I try to be like an academic weapon, and then quarantine just hits really badly. Like I got like really lazy with school. At least that's for me. I mean, when it comes to quarantine,
Yeah.
at least that's for me. Just saying. So I don't know about you guys though.
I was gonna say, like, during quarantine, I had, like, a bit of, like, a weight loss phase and so that, and, like, lost, like, a decent chunk of weight. Like, I just, like, like, I ate less and then, like, did a bit more exercises, I mean, it took time and so that. But then, after, like, quarantine so that, I just regained all the weight back. Yeah.
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 The thing is the opposite for me. Me actually, I gained so much weight and then I lost all the weight literally my senior year.
Honestly, I feel like for me, it's like I tried to lose weight in quarantine, but like I wasn't motivated. I wasn't as motivated as I am now because I'm trying to lose weight now, and I feel I'm more motivated now than I was in quarantine. But I was trying to lose, some weight, try and eat a little more healthy and stuff during then, but that didn't really come to plan. I just went back to, I guess I kind of went back to my old habits. I was already kind of chubby then, but it was like as long as I maintain it, then it's like, it's good. At least if I'm not going up, if my weight's not going up anymore, yeah, but now it's like let me lose like some weight and see where it goes. And I mean, it's looking pretty good so far. But back then quarantine, nah. I remember I would take my dog out for walks all the time. I would go on this like station bike, whatever it is, the exercise bike.
Stationary bike,
yeah, yeah, stationary, and count my calories. But then that didn't end up coming to plan. Because I was just still on the couch, eating whatever was in the pantry.
Couch
You know,
potato.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I was eating potatoes on the couch, low key. But
you're gonna be like a couch potato.
for real.
Well, I got a question for you guys though. So reverting back to high school, what is
Yeah.
a few things that you wanted? If you can go back in time, what's the few things that you want to change when you were in high school?
Honestly, I would say you go, Ricky.
I would say one of the things I would try to change is procrastinate less. Cause it did cause like my sophomore and junior year weren't like the best in grades. Yeah.
How about you, Smart?
I feel like one of them would be my weight. Even though I did maintain it through those years, but one of them is my weight. Another would be not joining A.B. Lee or
A.
I forgot what was it called.
A lead.
A Lee. I wish I joined that because that seemed pretty fun, and everyone else was like kind of in it. And also football. I mean, I guess if I lost weight then maybe football wouldn't be as great. I mean, no, I can be like a wide receiver or something, but like football that would have been like a night. Well, okay, maybe not wide. They'd find something for me, but I wish I could have done football because like nowadays is like I want to tackle people, even though that sounds bad, but it's like tackle people out of just fun. You know what? In the
Fun,
sport, I guess.
know.
In the sport, I mean. I don't know.
Yeah.
Football seems fun. Like honestly, I mean,
football.
if you guys ask me, I don't have a favorite team in football, mostly because I don't watch football. But I feel like it's better to play the sport than to watch people play the sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Get it. Honestly, if I was back in high school, my freshman year, I should have done like football. But knowing my freshman year self, he would have done basketball. But my freshman year self, he caught up for the basketball team. He failed literally the last day too. I was like, God
Loser.
damn it. Yeah, I actually cried that day too. Which is the funny thing.
My apologies.
I'll say, like,
See, I'm dead ass serious. This is so
the
funny.
thing is, like, our school's football team is known to like notoriously like to like lose, like most games.
Oh yeah, not gonna lie, our football team suck.
Yeah.
Suck. Like it still sucks now. My little brother is still going to that school currently. Like
No,
he was
I
like,
mean-
"Oh, our team sucks." I'm like,
No.
damn.
I remember 2 years ago, my dad's old team was playing against our team,
Mhm.
and surprisingly, our team won. So I kept trashing his team. I was like, "Bro, your team sucks. Our team loses all the time, and our team beat your team." And he was like, "Oh, we had less." I'm like, "We still beat you." I mean, I guess now I'm just like I'm shit talking for no reason now. If they have like less players, but I don't know. That sounds like a flex for me.
Hey, that's a bitch flex. Because our school is trash. I have to admit.
Like, I remember, like, one of my friends I used to talk to, I remember, like, in freshman year that, like, she was in the cheerleader team, and then, like, they showed, like, I saw, like, a video clip where, they were told to, like, do the dance and, like, cheer for the team, even though they were literally losing.
Oh my god.
Like, I was like, oh my god, I can't. Like,
That just seems embarrassing at that
they're
point.
literally losing, and then the cheerleaders just, like, dance and, like, just... They're just doing the cheer thing that they usually do, and I was like, "Oh, well, they're losing too. That's crazy."
But I feel like with football games back in high school, it's more like a social event than like, oh, we're watching a game. Because I don't feel like people know how football actually works.
Sure.
Works like one of our friends that she's coming into this podcast soon. So unfortunately, she's unable to make it. Yeah, we have to actually teach her how football works. And she still doesn't get it because her team is like one of the best teams right now. I hate that team for my life.
Burning passion.
Or with a burning passion because my team lost in the Super Bowl against that team too.
Oh, really?
I was so fucking mad.
Damn.
Man, censor that. But like, yeah, 49ers, please win the championship.
Honestly, I feel like I'm be honest. There are a few things I don't know about football as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can understand it. I'm not saying she wouldn't understand it, but I'm pretty sure I can understand it since I already know most of it. But yeah, I can get that.
Yeah, football would be like that sometimes though. No, for like some people, I mean.
Yeah.
So I don't think we talked about our senior year yet, have we?
No.
My senior year wasn't like that. I was like not many crazy things happen other than like, but I know more crazy things like happened to you too though, like in your senior years.
Yeah, we're gonna no. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we caused a scandal.
yeah, we caught a lot of things.
Yeah.
Not anything too big to worry about though.
Yeah.
So because
We're not going to be on the news.
No. So in our senior year, me and Samari went to our first homecoming homecoming, and Ricky went to his first dance at prom. Because like we were all like introverted like as fuck.
Right.
Like we like never go out. Like we literally stay at home talking.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know
sure.
if it's because. Oh, my bad, Ricky. You go.
I was gonna say like I'm not sure, like I just like I know I wanted to go to prom and stuff with that, but at the same time like I kind of feeling that maybe I should have gone to homecoming, or, like because I heard that was like better than prom. But,
Oh, definitely.
yeah.
Because like when homecoming,
Definitely
you
food.
yes, because we our homecoming was like outside because we had like this quarantine restriction.
Yeah, I mean, we are the year like kind of coming out of quarantine,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, so I was a part of this group called leadership, which is like similar to like student government. And so I went in the morning, like at like around 8, so we set up everything. Thing it was like the most annoying thing ever. It sucks. Like we had to bring chairs, tables, because like I'm like back then I was like a big twig. Like I could not carry anything for my life.
It's like,
So when I went home,
it's like even worse than the chores that mom makes you do.
yeah, it's worse because the chairs that we got them like from the Ox gym, which is the upstairs gym. So we literally have to carry them literally downstairs and literally go out. And then there's sometimes that we have to like set up tables and all of that. That it's a lot of work as a leadership student at the time.
I mean, you practically did everything in a way. Like not even just in homecoming, but like in like some other events too, and like planning, right?
Yeah, planning is a lot of work because like the thing is in leadership, so like I hate to shit on them. It's a lot of work. It's just that we weren't actually like a team because like our teams like shit on each other a lot.
I mean, in a way, it's kind of like I feel like you can say with leadership, it's like class. Like everybody kind of knows each other in class, but then they have their own groups. If that makes sense, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Because the thing is, when I was a senior, I hang out with like my underclassmen, and all of that. That mainly because like, but the friends that I have, I only hang out with my best friend at the time and like 2 other people, and that's pretty much it. Because we have like communities and all of that, so we split it into like communities. Mainly because that's how our leadership works back in the day. Yeah, I don't know how leadership works now. No, at least that's what I know. At least for now, at least.
Hopefully,
like,
it's better.
I hope so too. Honestly, back in like then, I remember there was this one time we had like a retreat. We went. I told you guys the story, but like we went to this escape room. We got like chained up. Not like actually full on chained up, but like I was like,
video.
oh my god, no. Unfortunately, it became we were the third team to like finish because everyone was miscommunicating. Because like because I wasn't on the team with my best friend at the time, unfortunately. Because like I was in a team with like new people besides one more person. So I think you guys know who it is. I hope I'll tell you guys after the podcast. Guys, I'm not trying to dox anyone. Please don't get me in trouble. No, and then we got everything done, and then we finished third because at least we weren't last. That's the thing.
I mean, it's better. It's better third than last, right?
Yeah, the last team.
I don't know how many places.
Yeah, we got 4 placements, and we finished third.
I mean, that's better. So that at least it's not fourth.
That is true. Like leadership was fun while it lasted, but when I first started leadership, I started from quarantine, so it wasn't like as fun. But like the fun thing out of it from that leadership class was Among Us and the game nights we had. It's like very fun for us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like on my senior year, we like all of us are like newbies besides 2 students. But the thing is, I don't want to like dox them, but those 2 students they didn't really help us much because they hang out with their cliques a lot. Because I don't want to say this, but like leadership is like toxic work environment. When you think about it,
Right, I think you've brought up how toxic it could be. Either you or the other dude, but I think you've mentioned it before. And it's like
yeah,
too much.
yeah. So we always like have like we always have time to like chit chat and all that, but like our leadership teacher at the time she made us do like more work that we supposed to. So because like leadership time, we also use that time to do our homework. Like it's like our free period as well. Because like so in high school, we had like 3 periods. Because I had free period with Ricky, and Samari was probably like a few doors down. I think. Wait, no, he was downstairs.
In a few doors that might have been in that was in sophomore and technically junior year, even though that was quarantine year, but everyone was still in the same class. But yeah.
Oh, I remember that. I remember in my junior year, our me and Ricky's free period teacher had a baby.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
So,
remember now.
so she did not warn that I was in leadership. Leadership students, we go to our free period to do work as well. So when we go, when I keep seeing my attendance keep being absent, I have to legitimately go in there myself. So I have to fix everything. And then I have to email my actual free period teacher, and then I have to get it all fixed. Yeah, this is what happens when you are like a SGA slash leadership student. Also, I was an Asian American lead, which is a lead. Smart wanted to join, but he didn't know about it because I was friends with this other guy. These two dudes. I think they're okay with me saying their names, right? But I hope.
Or just like
Yeah.
the hell, just in case.
Well, I
Yeah,
wanted to
my
maybe.
Korean best friend. My Korean best friend.
I forgot about him too. Yeah.
My Korean best friend, he wanted to do ALE, so I was like, okay, let me add some stuff to my resume, because like I tried to stack my resume at the time too, because I tried to get into like big schools. Unfortunately, I did not get into the school that I wanted.
Not yet. We never know.
The thing
Usually
is,
know, though.
the thing is, back then I used to dream about a different school. My best friend at the time got in, but he did not went because he went to community college with me. That's where I am
I have
currently
no
right now.
money either.
Yeah, yeah, he was originally about to go to North Carolina, I believe.
Oh, I don't.
No,
You'll tell me after.
I'll tell you
Okay.
after the
Is-
podcast.
Right.
Yeah. So at the time I wanted to go there, and then right now, currently, I'm trying to get into this really big school. I don't want to jinx it, so I hope I get in. And that's pretty much all I had for high school, I believe, because I did a lot.
No,
How about
I think I can say for me when it came to high school for my senior year, it was fun. In the beginning of the year, I would say I was more out there. I don't know if it's because I had a job like junior year by like April, because I know back then it was like I was at my job and I freely talk to people, so I don't know if that is what made me kind of come out to be more extroverted, or really ambiverted, or maybe it's both that and also coming back to see all of my friends who I haven't seen since quarantine. um but the beginning was like, I'm gonna make this year like my best year, and I felt like I did. Although I felt like in the last 6 months of it, maybe I spent it being depressed. Nowadays, I look back on it as like, I feel like I'm just like kind of tricking myself into this depression, or what I think was depression, even though it wasn't really. It's like a heartbreak, which it shouldn't even be a heartbreak, but it was like some girl that I was crushing on for like just like a few months, and then it was like the Valentine's Day month, and for Valentine's Day at our school, we would have like singing Valentine's that we would send out to
I
our
remember those. Oh my
crushes.
god.
Right, yeah. So some people would joke around with someone. Like one of them sent, and some people I used to be friends with. He sent one to his sister, and so it was for me. I'm like, and she was like, "Oh, thank you." I was like, "Oh, nah, that ain't for me." And I was like, "Oh, I sent one to her, not you." It was like, "Oh,
Oh
maybe it
my
was my
god.
brother." Yeah, like I thought that was crazy. But I sent a singing Valentine to my crush, and I sent it as anonymous since that was an option. And I gave it to her. I didn't tell her until like this was like the Monday. I didn't tell her until Friday, that last day of school before the weekend. That was for me. And then she was going to tell me something, but then she had to catch her bus. So then, she wants her bus. And I remember my hopes were high at that point because it was like, oh, it's cool. And like, she was like, oh, that's cute. And then the next day she told, or at least caught up with her. And then she was like, was that singing Valentine like a friend thing or? And then just to avoid kind of like rejection or whatever, I was like, what did I say? I said, did I make you uncomfortable? I'm sorry if I did. It was like, oh no, it's cool. Listen, you're a really cool dude and all, but I'm a lesbian. I'm not looking forward to be. I mean, sorry, she's a lesbian. If you don't want to be friends with me, that's cool. I still decide to be friends with her because why not? Like, she just says she's a lesbian. Like, that's not even a problem. Um, I mean, after that, I was like secret. I was really like heartbroken inside. And I was
Imagine
like
if you
that.
found this podcast.
One more time.
Imagine if
Imagine if she
found
found this podcast.
Hey, I mean, it's been years, honestly. So I mean, it wouldn't. If she found it, like, dang, but like it's been years. It's past. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I felt depressed by that time, but I think now it's like you look back on it, it's like there's nothing to be depressed about because yeah, I probably got rejected, but like it wasn't like she was like, "Oh no, you're just like not my well, technically I'm not, but she was like, I'm not your type, or like oh like whatever. Like she just said she was lesbian. Like um, I mean, when it comes to that, it's like there's nothing to be sad about. There's nothing to be mad about. And I was so friends with her because like she was so cool. But yeah, I mean, I felt sad over that. I don't want to say I felt too sad because I was still having fun in high school because like I would be like after school hang out with a few friends, um, go on some drives with the other dude. I was in chess club, but like I was really in that club to have like some excuse to get out of work. I didn't really know what other
Oh my
club I really
god.
want to be in. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even. I
At
didn't
the
even like
time, I
chess.
don't think you know about A lead yet.
No, I did not. And no, if I did, I probably only thought that they would only want Asian people in it. That was really the only thought I had until
Hmm?
I just remembered, like literally a year ago, that Nat Tapapo that
I
someone
think
was in.
I think it'd be okay if you say his name. Name though.
Well, I'm just gonna say two of or one of my friends and acquaintance, I could
Oh,
say.
I
No
gotcha.
offense to if she watches it, but I don't even know. But a friend and acquaintance was in there, and they're not Asian, so it was like they're they're in there, but I didn't think about it until like last year. I was like, oh, they're in there, so I guess I could have been there. And like it looked like, although I feel like I became more Asian washed like last year, this year, than I was back in like senior year. If you know what I mean. I feel like we're gonna get into that like on a different podcast maybe, but that seemed like a pretty cool club to be in.
No,
Um,
back then, now it's like everyone has starting like in high school. They all starting like, oh, VSA, KSA, and it's
right.
like Vietnamese student association and like Korean student association. Apparently, they got all that from like college. I'm like, what the heck? Seriously? Wait, I'm like, if I had the time back then, I would literally create a VSA myself. But everyone started creating it. I was like, God damn it, everyone's doing it.
You will probably be the lightest one there.
I am. This is not funny. When I was previously working, someone thought I was Korean.
Just because you just get them.
They want to be like, 안녕하세요.
I think I got I said, "Oh, I just speak Korean," and it did like, "Oh," and then I somehow said, "Wait, how to get G1?" Well, I don't think I worked because I only worked with him once, but I don't think he translate it for me. So I just end up I let him order it in English.
Bro, I honestly had that same moment while I was working. Like, I remember I went up to someone because they needed help, and they had like signs, like just like kanjis or whatever on their phone. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of like sometimes, or maybe a few times, it's kind of difficult to know if it's like Japanese, Korean, Chinese. But the first thing I said was like 안녕하세요, and then she said, "I'm not Korean." I'm like, "I am so sorry."
Well,
And
I think you can tell like the difference between like the writing like systems.
There was this one time. I think this happened like earlier today actually. Because I thought this girl was Korean, man, but she didn't look Korean.
I mean, she was darker, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
and then I end up. I still end up asking her, "Hey, this is a personal question, but what is your ethnicity?" And then she answered like, "Oh, I'm Vietnamese." And I was like, and then I start talking to her in Viet. I was like, God damn it. Damn it. Like, it was like the shortest like Viet conversation I have with her because she's more fluent than me based on what I'm hearing at least.
She sounds more American too.
I know. No, I have like a heavy accent still, unfortunately.
It's like you have the accent, but it's like you speak, you know the slang and stuff, and like your sentences are spot on, but then you just have the accent. It's like, okay,
yeah, I'm foreign, guys.
Yeah, he just moved here.
Yeah, I just moved here, guys.
Yeah,
I'm a fob.
Yeah.
You speak in Vietnamese, like it's like the opposite.
The thing is, when I speak in Viet, most people think I'm from America because my Vietnamese is really shit.
And like
It's like so bad. Because like my brother, he speaks proper English, this without an accent, and he has like this he speaks very well because he always watched like Vietnamese dramas and all of that with my grandma. Well, like yeah, that because like me and Ricky are Viet, as you can tell. So I don't know where Ricky is on this thing, but like me and Ricky are Viet. We are.
I'm
we also
black. If you can't see.
This guy. Yeah, but like yeah, with us Vits, like we always like. Well, for us specifically, we suck at Vietnamese. Means like you can tell, like we just speak in Viet, we sound so bad.
Yeah, it's like I end up speaking English most of the time, especially like the environment around me as well. Like
The funny thing is, I speak not Viet. Excuse me. I speak English more, and somehow, some way, I still have an accent. I think so. One of my friends told me, I gotta hate to say this. I don't want to offend people, but the deaf one, we always found it. Okay,
A deaf and blind one.
yeah. So he's not actually deaf or blind, but he was like, oh yeah, we can joke about that. I'm like, oh, okay. For the people that are deaf and blind, we are sorry. Sorry, I'm apologizing right now. But like we always found the deaf one. I remember he asked me, why do you have an accent? So I'll be like, I don't know. No, and he was like, I immigrated here. Yeah, I just don't have an accent. I was like, oh my god, he's making me feel so bad. That too, because we had lunch together too. I was not in the same class with him as well in high school.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure like another friend of ours, like same as you, Vietnamese, also has an accent.
Like a very heavy one.
Well, not heavy, but like
I have like a slight accent.
I guess yeah, slight, kind of. You know him.
Tell me. After this podcast, actually,
He had the maid suit.
Oh,
Yeah, I could be wrong.
well, I think he doesn't like have like a very heavy accent, but I think he has like somewhat of accent. You can just tell.
Yeah,
So, chill dude, by the way, chill dude.
yeah, really chill. We always every time I see him at my job, we're like we should hang out, and then we never do. Now I kind of feel bad, but I'm like we'll hang out.
I think I say that to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's like nowadays. It's like hey, we should link up, and then we never do, or only once in a rare occasion.
Yeah, there was this. We always say that to like some of our friends, or we never hang out with them. Because I have their numbers, because I have like all their contacts. Well, most of them at least. Because some people change their contacts. Like, it's kind of annoying. Until I actually met them, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I changed my contact." I'd be like, "Oh my god, what do I do now?"
I remember
Nah, so yeah.
I even asked you if you want to talk at like this like specific time or day and stuff like that, and then you were completely asleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that we should talk about. Every single time when we go on like a nighttime call, someone somewhere one of us will pass out. No matter what.
I mean, like
I think I've only done it twice.
yeah,
I think I've done it a few times.
I'm not sure how many times I did it because I know most of the time I don't. Although there was like that one time like over a week ago that I passed out like during the call. Like we were like.
Oh yeah, there was this one time you zoned out for like 30 minutes.
I was about to mention that.
I mean, Frank,
I questioned how you zoned out for 30 minutes. Like we literally called your name so many times.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I did like to be frank, I did actually pass out for some time actually. But, yeah.
Sometime and then you said you zoned out. What the heck?
I know it was like it was like I zoned out for a bit, and then afterwards I like passed out, and then just got up. I was like,
Oh my god.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, there was time that Ricky called me.
Yeah.
Right. I was like laying down, I was like I was passed out, and Ricky was like calling my name. And so I was so passed out. I don't remember what happened that night. Like completely, and you have to remind me.
We were like 3-4 minutes in, and you literally passed out already. I was like, motherfucker. I was like, is this man seriously passed out? I was like, ain't no fucking way. Like,
alright.
And then
Yeah.
and then I think I called you later or the next day and stuff like that, and then I was like, bro, you passed out, and you're like,
I was like shocked because
I was like, you don't remember?
Exactly, I didn't remember until Ricky told me.
See, you guys pass out at night. I legit stay passed out during the day. Like, if you guys call me, like, we could be trying to hang out or whatever, and, like, let's just say we're gonna hang out at 12, and I mean, yeah, I forgot I came late to Ricky's thing, but let's just say we're hanging out at 12, or whatever. If you call me 30 minutes before, like I'm sleeping, then call, oh, hey, what's up?
I mean, dude, you passed out 3 times when we stayed up playing PUBG.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I'll see you. Bye.
An hour and a half.
And then when it comes to the time, 2 minutes before the time, that's when I actually get ready.
The thing is with Samari, right? Every time like one of us picks him up, up or we plan a hangout, he will always be late. Like no
It takes
matter
forever to get
what
ready.
the situation is, dude, he takes like girl minutes. Like he takes
No, I
longer
take
than Jessica
black
to get
Longer
ready.
than
minutes.
that. Even longer
I
than
take
that.
black
Exactly.
minutes.
You take like 30 minutes to get ready.
You know, us black people would say we're gonna get ready this time and then show up late. That's just how it works. I try not to be one of those people, but I end up being those people.
Unfortunately. Unfreaking fortunately.
Hey, at least I show up. That's a good thing. Like this for a hangout might have been the latest I've been to a hangout, if I'm gonna be honest. But like low key, it was like, yeah, sure. I woke up like 2 minutes before the actual hangout. And I was thinking, oh, I should probably take a shower because I stink. And my grandma was in the shower already, so I had to wait for her to get out of the shower. I was thinking, I'm not gonna take that long in the shower, but of course I had to do my hair. So that's what made me take a little bit longer and stuff. So you know what? I apologize for hanging up on you guys real quick. My apologies for today. I mean, Brandon was at that hangout, but you know, I still did it.
Unfortunately, I wasn't invited.
Invites only. Sorry.
The people that are here get the reference though.
But yeah, like that's the latest I've actually been. So funny thing, when I was late to work for like an hour and 30 minutes, I made a joke with them because I think was I hanging out with you, Ricky? Yeah, I was hanging out with Ricky. Ricky, and
Yeah.
I made a joke as soon as I got to work. I was like, yeah, so I got fired. And then I was like, I'm gonna look. I forgot about it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I forgot about it for like 20 minutes, and then the whole chat was like, "No way, bro! Really?"
I was like, did you? Because if so, I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah, and that just was like, weren't you gonna blah 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 anyway? Like,
fine,
no. Yeah, and it was like, and then Brent was like, "Shut up!" It was like, so, and I was like, "Wait, guys, I'm sorry. I'm joking. I promise, I'm good."
I was like, that's good.
That's the funny thing about me. I told Jess to shut up. She
You're
just
like,
to mention she will be in this podcast soon.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing this virtually because we all live in the same state. We literally live like 10 minutes away from each other. Actually, wait, no docs.
It was like
today.
seconds.
Yeah, it feels like seconds now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Except for her.
Unfortunately, she takes like hours.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know what she's doing right now. She probably is playing Valorant. Right? Sorry, Jesse. Yeah, Jessica is editing this podcast.
Yeah,
that's so. Are you hearing this? I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
We were talking about how the viewers should watch Samari LJ. They should sub to this channel. Whenever
I thought we discussed that we gotta plug all social stuff.
we did, but I figured why not plug now? Because always plug. I'm joking. I'm not Jake Paul. Always plug, guys. This every day, bro.
Oh yeah, back in middle school, not Jake Paul. Samar was so into Jake Paul back in the day.
I was. I'm not gonna deny that. I was a Jake Pauler. I can't say I was a low game Pauler because I watched Jake Paul most of the time. But it was definitely everyday, bro, for me. And I thought he was gonna fight Mike Tyson this year. I really thought he was gonna fight Mike Tyson this year. So I bought a Jake Paul hoodie. I mean, no, Mike would have won, but like I bought the hoodie because why not? You know?
But then
yeah.
And low-key, it smelled so bad. I don't know if I can describe the smell on this podcast, but it smelled bad as soon as I got it.
Damn.
Am I allowed to describe the smell, or...?
Unfortunately not.
No, okay, yeah. Just know it smelled bad.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, the fight got scheduled to, like, November, but...
Hey,
yeah, I think we're gonna have a watch party, I think.
We'll have a watch party. I'll get pizza.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we cannot. I don't think we can actually stream it, but I think we're gonna have like a watch party just for ourselves privately. Unfortunately.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant stream it like on like a website or something. I'm like, I already got Netflix. But I know what you mean.
not like that. Like we do like a live reaction type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
honestly,
out.
yeah. Shoot.
Yeah. Anyways,
I just want to ask, because I know you watched Jake Paul and everyone else back then. What were you, Jake Pauler or a Logan back
the
then?
thing is, back then I was like a Rice Gum guy.
Oh yeah, my bad, I forgot.
I remember
You were the people dissing Jake.
Yeah, yeah, I was like definitely like a Rice Gum guy going back then. Oh my god.
How about you, Ricky?
Yeah.
He was neither. He wasn't Eddie.
I didn't really like. I mean, I watched multiple creators, but like I didn't have like, like a dead-on specific like, like obsession like with one, like at the time.
I didn't have a obsession either. I think back then in middle school, I think I was like into like basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not beat Samari in 1v1 until like 6th or 7th grade-ish.
Now, low key, it was like I think I beat you the first time we did 1v1, and then you beat me, and then I beat you, and then you beat me, and then you continue to beat me.
The funny thing is, I'm extremely short. I'm like 5'2". I'm kidding.
I'm pretty sure we could have been the same height back then, probably.
The thing is, I think you were like slightly taller than me, and then I grew taller than you, and then you grew taller than me. Because like, okay, right now I'm 5'8". Tomorrow is like 6'1", 6'2"-ish.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys want to take my height, I'm free to give it to you.
Huh?
Don't you mean 5'7.5"?
Shut
Damn.
up.
Hey, let him run it up. Let him run it up.
Or almost
Let me
5.
get my glory.
Or almost 5.
Hey, if you guys want some extra inches, I'm giving some away. Don't worry, free of charge. I don't want them.
The funny thing is, Samar wants to be shorter. I want to be taller.
Yeah.
I feel like a giant compared to, like, it's like I look at you guys and I feel normal, but then when I look at photos or in a mirror, I feel like a giant. I don't know if it's because I'm like a little chubby or I'm too tall. Maybe it will change after I lose a little bit more weight because I'm already still doing that. But like, I feel too. I mean, my brother is 6'5", so I guess I'm not that tall compared to him. But to my friends, so like all my friends that I'm taller than, I feel like a giant.
The thing is, Samar, I think he's the tallest in our group, I believe. Yeah, he is the
me?
tallest. Yeah,
You're talking about,
yeah, Samar is the tallest.
like you're talking about like.
Yeah, I'm the tall.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's
the main
down
circle,
at,
yeah.
everyone's down at like 5'8" or 5'7", and then I'm pretty sure Jessica's the shortest. But then
Jessica,
I'm like that tallest. Like I would legit
Samar is
would
the
not mind
tallest.
being 5'10" or 5'9". I feel like I would not mind being that.
The funny thing is, Samar got like heavy ass genetics. I was like, God damn it! I wish I was 6'1".
Right.
Like,
Hey, I mean, I know some girls like tall men, but like low key, I'm not liking myself too much.
it's like,
Yeah.
You want to give like 2 inches so we both could be 5'11"?
Hey, if
Oh
it'll
my
make you
God.
guys happy, we can all be 5'10" together or something. We could be the same height. It works out.
No, that'd be like
I don't
an
think-
extra 4 inches, like whatever. Like
I'll be like-
that for him.
For me, it's like 4 inches. Because like in the
6 foot.
actual like centimeter units, I'm 172 centimeters,
And a half.
somewhere around there, and a half.
Or 0.2.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know how many centimeters I am.
You're
'Cause I
like-
don't-
Me?
Yeah, you're
85.
American.
Although I have like a rough
Yeah.
estimate on your mind.
I saw this thing. I remember I was thinking about this when Brandon was complaining about his height back then. But it was like a thing where like people were able to get taller. But it was like they like I don't know. It's like they install something in their legs and like it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a year
they-
process.
They
Yeah.
install like a
Surgery.
drill. drill.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it like go all the way to the bone. So you
Right.
literally have like a rod that's like making you like taller. But the sacrifice is you can't like walk properly. You're like limping constantly.
And,
Like
and you're practically
offense,
learning how to walk again.
yeah, the thing is you have to be so insecure just to get that. No offense for the people that got that. Like you have to be
Yeah.
so insecure to get that because like your foot, like your actual like foot, because like I'm like a size 10 or 10 and a half, depending on the shoe. Because like imagine I was 6 foot with like a size 10 foot. But that sounds like weird to me. Because like the funny thing is my brother's like 6 foot something, 6 or 6'1". But he's wearing like a yeah, I know. He's just still in high school right now. He got like size 11 foot. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, I'm the same like foot size as him, but I'm not as like tall as him though.
That's the thing. That's like the confusing thing though.
Is it possibly like the weight kind of?
No,
I mean, not to be insulting or nothing. Yeah.
weight doesn't
My brother's
like that.
180. I think my brother's
you know
180
how-
or 190.
Yeah. I mean, you know how some people will be like, "Oh, the weight's going down to my belly or my cheeks, or anywhere."
That's what happens when you don't have a proper diet. Just like
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm fat too. Don't worry. Well, I work out and I'm still fat.
We're all chubby. I mean, we're not perfect, but nobody is. It'd be like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to change the topic a bit.
Okay.
Bit post high school. What do you guys want to talk about post high school?
I wish I took.
Well, I was still working.
Yeah, the thing is,
before starting college.
yeah, I think I jumped straight into college and I started dropping that class because of how much pressure it is.
I was in college. I was working at the same time, so it's just doing the same thing. Sadly, I was not in the same college as these guys. That would have been way more fun. Maybe not fun because of work and stuff, but that would have been better than the college I went to.
The thing with my college, well, back then, I didn't really like college because I did not participate in anything. Because like, there's nothing much I want to do, and at the time, I did not tell you guys a story. This girl was in my leadership class. She was doing dual enrollment, which is like doing college classes and high school classes. So she wanted me to join ASA, which is Asian Student Association. I did not join, and now I'm in my last year right now. No, I think I'm in my last semester, which I'm graduating.
So fast.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, Samari graduated before I did actually, because I took like 2 extra semesters.
Like, yeah, he graduated faster than us, but.
Yeah, I'm about to graduate this semester.
I'm not a genius, just letting you know.
Huh?
As I'm not a genius, just letting you know. But
Yeah,
I did
he went
graduate.
he went to culinary arts major.
Yeah.
For me, I'm doing like something with medical. I'm making my
Ladies,
Asian
hit my
parents proud.
line. You like a man who can cook? Hit my line.
Yeah, I'm a medical guy.
Phone
Right
number
now, I'm like,
703.
oh my god. The thing is, for me, I'm not a medical student, but like I'm doing something within that field. Like pharmacy and dental stuff. I haven't decided yet. Mainly, but like what we can do now as like college students is that we can like go out more actually, because like we always go out to karaoke.
Yeah.
Like that's the best part about our day. Literally, we haven't went since Jessica's birthday because it was a gift for her.
Yeah.
We have a 10
Well, I already gave her a gift, but we gotta do something fun. We gotta celebrate somehow, even though she's miles away from us. We gotta do something, right?
Yeah, like literally we had like a song list and everything. Like it's like a concert. We actually came up with a band name. Unfortunately, we can't.
We can't. Okay.
Okay, we can say the alternative name, but we can't even say that one either.
Okay.
It will expose our state, and then somehow, some way, someone will find it, and then we have to actually say our state.
Unless we said the alternative, but we actually no, we already pretty much said everything. I don't know if this is going to be edited out, so yeah.
Yeah. Just please edit.
Would the name really give a clue of our state though?
Made in like our state.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
the other thing. But...
The other one we cannot even say because like it's probably like
why not just why not just leave it ambiguous?
Yeah, let's just leave it like that. Let's leave our band name like that because like we having another karaoke in like August.
Halloween one.
Whoa, not August. Halloween. Why did I say August? But yeah, we have one in Halloween.
We're gonna be in costumes too, so I'm excited to wear my costume because I've finally got a costume planned and also going out with it, going all out with my actually be able to go all out with the costume that I picked. So that's gonna be interesting. And I'm also gonna act like the person that I am being for Halloween because why not? I already know what I like. I might as well be this other person. It might act.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna act like his character did that day too.
Yeah. I already mentioned to them one day that I'm gonna dress up as Brandon and I'm gonna act like him.
Yeah, I have like this weird like stutter and like the weird pauses every single time I talk.
Yeah, you probably heard it a lot in this podcast. So
literally, you're gonna get annoyed by this really quickly.
Don't forget the random expressions as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Wait, back to like college. There was this one time I did this like literally a few days ago. I think no, last week actually. I drank like 4 monsters just to finish my studies.
Oh no!
These. I remember if Samar, I was like, Samar, if you guys dress up like me, you better chug like 6 packs of Monster.
I'm a chug a monster. I'm gonna chug 1 monster per day. I'm not gonna do it at the same time. I don't even like Monster or any energy drink.
The thing is, I'm a very very big caffeine addict. Big, as you can tell.
Mess me up one time, man.
I remember I messed Samari up. He took 5 shots of espresso, and then he felt like, yeah, I'm not doing this ever again.
Day before my birthday.
Yeah.
Hey, it was on me.
Yeah, it was on you. You definitely. Like, there's a lot that we could tell about that day too. But we had to censor ourselves because we want to leave everyone curious, and also we don't want to get canceled. So way too quickly. Late.
But, yeah.
Like, I don't think you saw this one what's that called? One reel on Instagram because there was like this one reel that be like if we start a podcast we all gotta go to jail. Jail because of how we got like whatever we're gonna say we might get canceled.
Yeah, and like and some of the like cuts as well will be like our bloopers like.
About to be 1,000 cuts because we don't know what we can and can't say on this thing.
Yeah, we're trying to figure this thing out. Like we started one a long time ago. It was the worst experience I ever did in my life. It's not like we weren't like in control. It's just that like I wasn't like planning things out correctly, and also I was still in school and all that.
And at the same time, it's like we didn't advertise our podcast enough or like just promote it enough.
Yeah, that's like the main thing for us.
And they forgot the black guy too. I was busy.
The thing is with us, there was one time Samari, he came in as a special guest. Yes, so we were gonna make him like a permanent cast member too, which is the funny thing. Because
you don't forget about the black guy.
That is true. Because there was originally like 3 of us, right? But Samari wasn't the one in the original 3. It was another guy named Jacob. He will show up up somewhere somehow because he's like so busy these days. This is he works at like this one place. I forgot the name of. So like yeah, let's hope Jacob comes in one of the podcasts and we're talking about like our old dumb mistakes.
I mean, honestly, I feel like when it came to the old podcasts, I mean, obviously, I didn't even know you made a podcast until you mentioned it. But like, I was a bit at work, and I still have work, but now it's like we have more time, or no, I have more time. If I'm gonna be more
it's more like the most time out of the three of us.
right.
So it's like I have the least amount of time, and Ricky's like right in the middle.
I call Brandon like all the time, but now it's like there are weeks where he would say he have exam week or anything else, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna call him just so I don't disturb him. But then he calls me, so I'm like, okay, perfect, let's talk.
There was one time you called me to ask about Jessica's sister's birthday. I was like, bro.
Hey, at least I made it quick and simple. That was my main goal. I was like, if you don't answer, it's fine. But yeah.
The funny thing is, I still passed my exam.
Hey, you said I kept you awake for like 3 hours though. After
that. Yeah. I was actually pissed, but like it's alright. I was not fast, to be honest.
Hey, I'm surprised by that though. I didn't think that short conversation would make you keep you up for like 3 hours.
I'm surprised too, actually. Really.
It's literally like one and done, and somehow you can go to sleep.
Yeah. So, honestly, I literally don't know how to end this. This is our first podcast, guys. I hope you guys watch more episodes once we release more of them. Then you can follow me at Brandon T. Duong. It will be somewhere on the screen.
You can follow me on all my social media platforms at Samari LJ. I don't know if I'm going to change my name yet, but so far, while the podcast is about to be uploaded, for a long time at least, it's going to be Samari LJ. And you'll see, just I'm trying to be myself, not that I'm not myself already, but, just try to upload more of my life, but, more funny things as well, because, I want to make some people laugh. Me and Brandon are actually going to plan, like, a little like, kind of short film, kind of like sketch. Hopefully that goes out well. And, yeah, hopefully you love it. Check it out. It's up. I mean, no, it's not up, but my other videos are up.
Yeah, that's the end of this episode of ETA, and we are signing off. Peace.